Hello, Kris here, Green Sabre. Welcome to Doom Telly, episode 48. And this one might be fairly short, I don't really know. I'm just going to do basically a Green Sabre update. An update on various few other things. Discuss a recent gig that we did at the Vortex in Wakefield. And then I'm going to do a brief collection update. Now, some of the collection update is not a massive one. I'm not like you lot that'll just like launch out 400 records that you've purchased in the last 20 minutes. There's 5 items. I feel like there's probably more than that. It's going back months, really. I mean, some of these I bought like 2 months ago. But yeah, I don't tend to do collection updates very regularly because I don't buy much very regularly these days, which is probably part of the contract to this vinyl community thing. So I should up my game, really. But tough. You'll just have to make do with little bursts here and there. So anyway, where do I begin? Green Sabre update, I suppose. We gigged Saturday night, Vortex Wakefield, as part of the Doomsday event for Iron Void's 25th anniversary. Yes, 25 years of Iron Void. So yeah, it was us, Sabbat Wolf, Master Charger, and Iron Void. And it was a cracking night, yeah, really good. Basically, Sabbat Wolf opened proceedings. Turnout was pretty decent. Yeah, it could have been better a lot of the time, but I mean, as many of you gig goers will know, it's so hard these days to work out what footfall's going to be like. Sometimes you can think it's going to be best night in the world and no fucker turns up. Others you think sort of like, oh, it might be a slow one tonight, and it's a cracker. It's really hard to say. Anyway, this was about sort of so really, so not bad, can't complain. Yeah, Sabbat Wolf open proceedings, great stuff. I love the kind of doomy sludginess that they've got going on, but there's a progginess to it for me. Yeah, almost sort of Rush-esque in places. Me and drummer Brian were sort of saying that they reminded us of like just a little bit of Rush here and there. Anyway, they opened proceedings, cracking set, great stuff. And yeah, some of that we had to follow then. So yeah, we were next on. Sound-wise, I think if all the other bands are anything to go by, it sounded ace out front. It sounded really good. When you're on stage, it sounds like a fucking dog muck. It was just it's hard in these sort of places. Not getting a tremendous amount from monitors, just I think Bri proper struggled, so I had to sort of turn around and just sort of make sure that we were like visually, and yeah, no fuck ups, we did all right, really. Yeah, good set. Those of you in the Yorkshire area that have seen us fairly regularly over the last year will be quite used to this set by now. We've not really altered it for the past 5 gigs. We've pretty much done the same set, basically. So, and that is the way it will continue as we go on, but I'll get to that point fairly shortly. But yeah, good set, went down all right again. So yeah, can't complain, it was a good night for us. We were followed by these guys, Master Charger, and they were ace. That guitar sound, Jesus Christ, just they sort of run it through 2 heads, 2 cabs, and wallop. Yeah, proper punches you in nuts, does that guitar sound. Really heavy, sludgy, grinding sort of elements of crowbar in places, old Sabbath style in places, and yeah, in your face, straight up, heavy as fuck doom metal. So yeah, they were ace. Yeah, really enjoyed that. So yeah, they proper heavied the night up with that, they did. And then yeah, on came Iron Void. They did a 90-minute set. So I mean, hats off to them. 90 minutes is, I'd be clinically dead after 40 minutes, I think. Or after anything more than 40 minutes as such, like. But yeah, 90 minutes, they played all the hits as such. Did quite a few off of Excalibur as well. So yeah, that was nice to see. And yeah, cracking night. So yeah, I thanks to Iron Void for having us on at their 25th anniversary Doomsday thing. We must gig again. That's 2 gigs we've done with Iron Void now, and they've both been good ones. So yeah, the top chaps though, great stuff. Got a gig again with Master Charger, they were ace, and got a gig again with Sabbat Wolf as well. So yeah, let's do more stuff, boys. So yeah, it was a cracking night. And I think we're not going to get a chance to rehearse now before our next gig, which is this coming Saturday at the Blind Pig in Sowerby Bridge for support to Oaken Throne, Life are on, Note are on. Yeah, that's going to be another heavy affair, is that? So really looking forward to that one. So going to be decent. So they, like I say, I'm assuming we'll be doing similar set list. If we need to trim it down, we'll just chuck one of songs out of it and go from there. Yeah, we're quite seasoned now, so we're quite good at this thing. So yeah, that's what's coming next. And I think on my last video, I could announce that we were gigging, but not what it was. But yeah, the cat is out of the bag now. Saturday 25th, so a week this coming Saturday, we're on at the Greyston Unity in Halifax, supporting the almighty Godthrim. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be a belter. So yeah, I think it's quite a tight little venue as well. So yeah, make sure you've got your tickets, guys. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, I wanted to support Godthrim for some time now. So yeah, I'm a bit excited about that one. It's going to be a cracker. So yeah, that's the Green Sabre update. That's what we've got going on currently. My side project, also that we leaked a little bit. I think mainly because the guy that did the artwork for what's going to be the cover wanted to promote it on his art site on Instagram or such like. So yeah, the cat's out of the bag with that one as well. So watch out for side project Crow's Blood. Black and death metal, melodic death metal in places as well. There's melody in there. There's hints of doom, of course, because we're all seasoned old doomers. It's me, Lee, and Aki from Oaken Throne. And yeah, we're doing recording of stuff, weeks here and there, whenever we can sort of squeeze it in and stuff. I think I mentioned most of this last week. We haven't recorded since, but we're going to be rehearsing tonight as you watch this. So, yeah, looking forward to that. That's coming on full steam ahead. It's rare I've worked on stuff that has come together so quickly like this has. It just seemed to be, there was magic in the air with it, and it's come together ludicrously quickly. I can't wait for you all to hear it. So yeah, that's Crow's Blood, black and death metal from Bradford, UK. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. We're hoping to get it all finished before Christmas, and then something will be out Q1 or whatever we call it these days, next year, something like that. So yeah, watch this space. Can't wait. It's been ace. I've really loved doing that. I've had a busy weekend with other stuff as well. This will all come to light. But yeah, you know, I said I was spreading myself thin. Well, I am. There is something else I've been beavering away in the background as well, but all will become apparent in due course. So yeah, I've had a tremendous weekend, if I do say so myself. You youngsters will be watching this saying, fucking old guy, what do you mean relentless? But I've had 2 relentless weekends on bounce. Last weekend, Damnation All Day on the Saturday. Then we recorded for Crow's Blood on the Sunday. This weekend, Green Sabre gig on the Saturday. Then I was tinkering away in the background with something yesterday. Crow's Blood Monday night. Yeah, can't wait. It's been great. I've just loved throwing myself into all this stuff at the minute. So yeah, anyway, besides the Green Sabre updates, everything else will become apparent in due course. So watch this space. Yeah, but I can't wait for you to hear the other stuff that I've got going on. So yeah. Right, well, that's enough updates. Under 10 minutes as well. So let's do a brief collection update. So, as I alluded to earlier, I'm trying to keep the purse strings tight on collection front. I really don't have much more room for vinyl, so and I don't, unless we move out of this tiny little house, I don't envisage I'm going to get any room soon. So the vinyl thing might have to drop off. CDs and stuff have been purchasing. So let's see what have I got hold of recently. I feel like I might have shown some of these already, but yeah, these are my most recent purchases. Ara Triad 1, just on black vinyl, but I love everything this band do. And as I mentioned on a previous video where I probably showed this, Triad 3 might be my album of the year, potentially. It's still right up there, so, but watch this space to the end of the year, where I'll be doing my album of the year rundown, which last year's album of the year of 2022 is still comfortably the most watched video I've ever had on this channel. Like, I think we're at like 1,300 and counting, which for me, for lowly little me, is insane figures. So yeah, can't argue with that. So yeah, watch out for album of the year 2023. But yeah, Triad 1, this has come out I think 2021, something like that. Can't see, it's black metal, so I can't see a fucking thing on it for the most part. But yeah, glad to get hold of that. I've got Triad 3 this year's on CD. I'd like them all on vinyl really, but this is the first of the vinyl ones. So yeah, Ara Triad 1. I've got this, I feel like I've shown this as well. The sensational, let me get the pronunciation right, Ofte Yagdroma Megdod from Afski. I think that, it's in Danish, but I think that translates of Often I Dream of Death. But yeah, absolutely sensational record. I can't remember, I think this might be a sort of fancy vinyl, is it? I might as well fucking show them. That Ara one's just black, so it's nothing, nothing. Oh yeah, this is like the smoky black thing. Don't know if you can see that. Trying not to get the glare out of the way. Yeah, smoky black vinyl of what is an absolutely classic record. They've got, is it on 100 Yara or whatever it's called, this year's album, which will most definitely be in my albums of the year. But I don't think it's quite as good as this one. This is my favourite Afski record. So yeah, that was a recent-ish addition to the... Can't get back in the bastard sleeve now, so I can go over there for now. Yeah, recent addition. I also finally got hold of... I'd had it downloaded for most of the year, but I really enjoyed Godflesh's new record, Purge. So I picked it up on Digipack. I was going to pick this up on vinyl, but with shipping and stuff, it all got a bit much, so I ended up, I think even with shipping, it was like 12 quid, I found it anyway. So yeah, cracking return. I mean, I think Godflesh are one of them bands that I think you either like them or you don't. I love them, and this ticks all the boxes. It's sort of Godflesh firing on all cylinders, really. So yeah, really enjoyed this. This will be in my albums of the year as well. So, but yeah, I managed to pick that up on CD. Back to vinyl, because I forgot one. The latest Autopsy. Boring black vinyl I went with, so I won't show you. But yeah, they seem to do no wrong, Autopsy, at the minute. They're just in that kind of rich vein of form, if you will. And the last album, what was it? Tourniquets, Hacksaws and Doodads or whatever it was. Last year's was right up there in my album of the year, and this is going to be more of the same. Let me just get the title right. Ashes, Organs, Blood and Crits. This is Ashes black vinyl. But they're just, for me, now this is probably controversial, but I feel like death metal's got a little, you'll be saying, what? It just feels a little stale for me. There are a few bands out there that are proper, like, keeping the flag waving. Coffin Mulch being a great example of that. But other than that, there's not a lot that really, really excites me on the kind of straight-up death metal front. Autopsy always do. They're just great. Then they're in, like I say, they've settled into that niche now, which is enough of a hark back to the golden years. With a modern sort of like I said, the Abscess, is it? The side project. There's lots of Abscess sort of creeping into it, to the point of where I don't know whether there's much point in doing any more Abscess stuff, because it feels like he's covered that really with the more modern sound of Autopsy and the Static Abyss stuff that he does as well. But yeah, another cracker from Autopsy. The final collection update one I'm going to show you is this little thing. Now, I've had this downloaded for ages, this album, and the physical media of it has been very, very expensive to pick up. And I got this with my birthday money, and my birthday was the back end of August, if you remember, kids. So yeah, I've had this a little bit. And I went for the CD. The vinyl is like 4 vinyl, so it's really expensive anyway. And shipping that over here would have cost, I hate to think modern postage costs. But so I went for the CD. But the CD, I'm really happy with the CD anyway, because it comes in this fantastic black wallet that you get here. So I'm trying not to rip it live on camera. Doesn't sit in a collection overly well, but you know, that's my one gripe. There's a cover there, lovely sort of A5 size kind of digipack for it. I love the cover art. It's so atmospheric, and the music contained within, never been more suitable a match as such, like. And also, look, don't know if you can see that. Look, pine needles hidden within the little CD digipack. So, you know, you get that hint of pine, the smell of the forest and stuff. It's the attention to detail with this. Not only do I... Imvald, sorry. This is by Paysage de Hiver. I should have announced that. Yeah, Swiss. Yeah, Swiss, one-man black metal project. I love what they do. The most recent album's an absolute fucking belter as well. But this might be my favourite involved. It's 2 hours. 2 hours, so strap yourself in. You're in for a long journey. But just breathtaking, and everything about it, the attention to detail with the packaging, with the artwork, everything about it, class. And like I say, CD digipack, and I think I think it still cost me about 35 quid with postage, so yeah. But it was worth it. It was ace. Look at that, 15 minutes. This is, hopefully I can get down to more of these slightly more manageable bite-sized pieces. So, that is my update thus far. I was going to do like a deep dive on an album. I've been threatening to do album deep dives for ages. But I'll save that to a separate video. I think the reason why I thought I'll just do a quick collection one was because the Green Sabre and other stuff update took such a chunk of the thing that I didn't want to kind of dilute a deep dive or dilute something a little bit more focused too much. So I thought I'll do update, collection update, a couple of updates as such. Maybe that's what I'll call this video. So yeah, that'll do, I think. So I will see you this time next week. Again, that might well be it'll be after the Blind Pig gig with Oakenthrone. So I will have a nice update for you on that one. Whether I've got any updates on other stuff, we will see. But until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for my new subscribers. Thank you, Trevor, for taking me back up to Trevor Hickey. Great man. Top channel. Get him watched. Yeah, I was whining last week, wasn't I, about me my followers having dropped under 150. I know who that was now as well. So if you are watching this in any way, shape or form, apologies. It wasn't you I was having a go at. It was the system, man. But yeah, I only realised now that someone that was a valued follower is no longer on here. So that was why I went. It wasn't anything to do with bots or out like that. So yeah, so I should find this out before I start moaning, really, shouldn't I? So yeah, I dropped it below to 149. I cried for several hours before I got over it, and Trevor, top banana, took me back to 150. Well, I've since now at 151. But let's get that nearer 200, kids. Tell your friends, tell your family, get everyone involved. And if you can put up with me waffling shite for what should still stay at under 20 minutes this week, then this is what I'm here for. Yeah, so thanks to my new subscribers. If not, like and subscribe. It's all helpful. Algorithms, blah, blah, doodads and whatnot. Yeah. But until next week, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you later. Ta-da.